If you saw my last video, you know I just got my YouTube channel monetized 6 months after rebooted it at 50 years old. And so many of you asked me the very same question. How? How did you actually do it? So this is the honest answer, and it's not the highlight reel. The 5 things that I genuinely wish that somebody had told me before I started, the things that would have saved me months of doubt and probably would have raised my own ceiling a full year sooner. And let me be clear about who is telling you this. I am not a 22-year-old who has been doing this since high school. I am a 50-year-old woman who figured out the hard way by doing it. So if you are thinking about starting a channel or rebooting one that you abandoned the way that I did, these 5 things are for you. And let me save you some of the pain that I went through myself. Let me tell you fast why I even did this, because it matters. By the end of last year, I had pivoted my business so many times that I had whiplash. Fitness, then website design, then funnel design. I would build an audience around one thing, then switch to something completely different, and then lose them every time. And my health in the meantime had changed. My body was telling me plainly that I could not keep doing the work that I used to do. So I made a deal with myself. Pick one thing, stick to it for one full year, and if it does not work, I go back to corporate. The one thing that I chose was YouTube channel that I had abandoned years ago. So everything I am about to tell you, I learned in that year the hard way. Number one, your first 100 videos are going to suck. And I mean that with love. Your first 100 videos are going to suck, and that is not a failure. That is the tuition that you pay to get good. My first 100 videos were not really about being good. They were about building the habit and figuring out what I wanted to talk about. The sound on some of them were bad. You name it. I had it wrong. I called that whole stretch the trial and error. And here is something that nobody tells you. You cannot borrow an old audience for a brand new topic. So I had Facebook page with 10,000 followers, but it was built for those followers around a completely different service. So they were never going to follow me into something new. I basically had to start from zero, and I made my peace with that. So I gave myself a number. I got the idea from a coach whose masterclass that I took, Glo Antamo. She committed to posting for a full year. So I committed for a year too, 365 days, no matter what. My first 100 videos were pure trial and error. The next 36, I started to focus and find my lane. And then the one that I posted on June 1st, it took off. And let me set your expectation honestly, because nobody did this for me. To get monetized for ad revenue, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And watch hours are not the same as views. Watch hours are the actual time people sit and watch. So that number is far, far lower than your view counts. And at 100 videos, I had barely 100 watch hours, 100. I remember staring at that and thinking, getting to 4,000 is going to take forever. So please do not measure yourself against the people online who swear that they got monetized in 10 days with 2 videos. That was not my story, and it probably would not be yours. And that is completely okay. So give yourself the long runway. Your number might not be 100. It might be 10. It might be 30. So pick your number, decide those ones are allowed to be bad, and just keep going, because the first batch is supposed to suck. That is how you earn the good ones. Number 2, consistency beats perfection every single time. From day one, I threw perfection straight out of the window because I am a recovered perfectionist. And that one decision is the reason that any of this happened at all. Because here's the trap. If you wait until everything is perfect, the nice studio, the fancy lighting, the right camera, you will never start. I know, because I almost did exactly that. I looked up expensive cameras that I started watching tutorials about on how to use them. And then I caught myself. Learning a whole new camera was just one more excuse to not begin. So on January 1st, I sat down at my own desk. I picked up my Samsung Ultra 24 phone, the one that I already use every single day, and I just started. I ordered a $29 tripod from Amazon, and that was the whole setup. I will put that tripod in the comments for you. And the same rule goes for everything. For thumbnails, I look for tools that make it easier, including AI. And if something would help, but I cannot invest in it right now, I do not even let it take up space in my head. The goal was never to do this perfectly. The goal was to start and then to keep going. All right, number 3, the growth will be brutally slow before it is fast. I have to prepare you for this one because it is exactly where most people quit. For my first 100 videos or so, the growth was slow. And I do not mean a little slow. I mean painfully soul testing slow. And here is a coincidence that still gets me. If you saw my last video, you know I started this channel with 19 subscribers. Well, no, I started this, yeah. Well, months into this, my daily views got stuck at 19 too. A different 19. The same number hunting me. So there was a stretch, a month, maybe a month and a half, where it would not move off that number at all. Day after day, 19 views. I never went above it. At one point, I genuinely thought that YouTube was shadow banning me because it made no sense. I had once had a day long ago that hit 1,000 views, and I could not get anywhere near that again. So it was disheartening in a way that is hard to really put into words. And then the one video that I shot on June 1st changed everything. It was like a domino falling. Suddenly, everything started picking up. And here is the part that genuinely surprised me. Videos that I had done months ago, and they had done nothing, no views for months, all of a sudden started getting views too. So the slow months were not wasted. They were loading. So if you are in the slow part right now, please do not read it as a verdict on you. The slow is not forever. The slow is just the part that comes before the fast. All right. Number 4, you do not need fancy equipment. And let me save you a lot of money when I say that. You do not need fancy equipment to start. You need 2 things, your cell phone and good sound. That is it. And I learned this the funny way because on Black Friday last year, I bought myself a really nice Rode microphone, the one I'm holding right now. And do you know what I did with it? I let it sit in the box unopened for a whole month. Actually, for the rest of the year. I did not take it out until December 31st. I recorded, actually, no, January 1st when I recorded my first video. So that is really all it takes, your phone and a good microphone, because the sound matters more than the setting does. You do not need a big studio. You can find one nice corner in your house, put a plant there, maybe a little foam for the sound, and shoot from that same spot every time. If you watch my videos, that is exactly what I do. I started at my desk, then I moved to where I am right now, and that is it. Nothing fancy at all. For editing, I keep it simple too. I use the script, and honestly, that is enough. I know all of it could be better, but better was never the goal. Shipping it was the goal. Getting it out of the door, stepping out of my comfort zone, showing up every single day, that was the goal. Impacting just one person, that was the goal. Number 5, the last one, is the one that holds up all the others. Mindset is everything. And the fastest way to lose your mindset is comparing yourself to other people. Let me give you the mindset part first. In my last video, I told you about an exercise that changed me. I asked Gemini, the AI, to show me what a room full of brilliant, creative, immigrant, and Black women would look like. The exact people that I was making this channel for. And seeing that image, putting real faces to my small numbers, that's what kept me going on the very worst days. Visualize the people who show up for you. It is not a small thing, it is fuel. Now, here is the comparison part, because this is what almost sank me. When I decided to go all in on YouTube, there were creators that I admired who are doing incredibly well. And I made a hard choice. I unfollowed them. Not because I do not like them, I do. I unfollowed them so that their success would stop popping up on my phone every time I opened it. Because once you go down that comparison rabbit hole, you start seeing everything you make as small. Everything. So I protected my focus. I kept my eyes on my own numbers, my own 1%, my own race, my own pace. And that is the thing I most want you to carry out of here. You cannot run your race while you are staring at everybody else's. So let me give you all 5 fast so you can take them with you and start today. Number 1, your first 100 videos are going to suck. Pick your number and let them be bad. Whether it's 30 days, 90 days, let them be bad. Number 2, consistency beats perfection. So do not wait for things to be perfect. Start with the phone that you're using to watch this video. It's already in your hand. Number 3, the growth will be brutally slow before it is fast. The slow is not a verdict. It is everything loading. Number 4, you do not need fancy equipment. Your phone and good sound are enough. I can't say that enough. Your phone and good sound are enough. My phone I'm using to record this video, and this is my sound. Simple. And if you want the full story of how it actually felt to cross that monetization line, the rested morning, the big exhale, all of it, that is the video right before this one. So go watch that one next. And for those of you just meeting me, I'm Webley. I rebooted my life and my YouTube channel at 50 years old, and I am building this whole thing in real time, out loud with you. So tell me in the comments, what is the one thing stopping you from starting your own YouTube channel or from restarting again? Name it out loud. Let us get it out of the way together. I read every single one of your comments, and I will see you tomorrow because I am not missing a day. 365 days.